Okay, students, today we are going to discuss MIS subject second unit. The title of the unit is Introduction to Information System in Business. The role of the MIS in an organization can be compared to the role of a heart in the body. The information is the blood and MIS is the heart. In the body, the heart plays the role of supplying pure blood to all the elements of the body, including the brain. The heart works faster and supplies more blood when needed. It regulates and controls the incoming impure blood, processes it, and sends it to the destination in the quantity needed. It fulfills the needs of the blood supply to human body in normal course and also in crisis. So MIS plays exactly the same role in the organization. The system ensures that an opportunity data is collected from the various sources, processed and sent further to all the needy destinations. The system is expected to fulfill the information needs of an individual, a group of individuals, the management functionaries, the managers, and the top management. MIS satisfies the device's needs through variety of systems such as query systems, analysis systems, modeling systems, and decision support systems. MIS helps in strategic planning, management control, operational control, and transaction processing. MIS helps the clerical personnel in the transaction processing and answers their queries on the data pertaining to the transaction. The status of a particular record and reference on a variety of documents. MIS helps the junior management personnel by providing the operational data for planning, scheduling, and control, and help them further in decision making at the operation levels to, to correct out of control situation. MIS helps the middle management, in short, them planning, target setting, and controlling the business functions. It is supported by the use of the management tools of planning and control. MIS helps top management in goal setting, strategic planning, and evolving the business plans and their implementation. MIS plays the role of information generation, communication, problem identification, and helps in the processes of decision making. MIS therefore plays a vital role in the management, administration, and operations of an organization. Information system. Information system, an integrated set of command components for collecting, storing, and processing data, and for providing information, knowledge, and digital products. Business firms and other organizations rely on information system to carry out and manage their operations, interact with their customers and suppliers, and compete in the marketplace. Information systems are used to run interorganizational supply chains and electronic markets. For instance, corporations use information system to process financial accounts, to manage their human resources, and to reach their potential customers with online promotions. Definitions of information system. First, information system is the study of complementary networks. of hardware and software that people and organizations use to collect, filter, process, create, and distribute data. Second definition: information systems are combinations of hardware, software, and telecommunication networks that people build and use to collect, create, and distribute useful data, typically in organizational settings. Third definition: information systems are interrelated components working together to collect, process, store, and disseminate information to support decision making, coordinating, control, analysis, and visualization in an organization. Need of information system. Many businesses today do not make use of internet, which is very important in these days. Upgrading the computer information system is not an option in this technology driven area. It is essential. The following reasons why business needs to use information system. First one, operational excellence. In order to for a business to achieve high level of profitability, they need to improve the efficiency of their operations. Information system is a tool that is used in order to achieve high levels of efficiency and productivity in business operations. Second one, new products, services, and business models. Information system can be used to create new products and services and also entirely new business models. A business model describes how company produces, delivers, and how they will sell a product or service to create wealth. And third one, customer and supplier intimacy. When a business provides a good product or service, customers tend to return and purchase more frequently, which raises revenue and profit. The more a business engages within its suppliers, the better the suppliers can provide vital inputs which can lower costs. Fourth one, improved decision making. Many managers who operation in an information bank may never have the right system allow them managers to use real-time data from the marketplace when making a decision. Competitive advantage. When a firm achieved one or more of the business objectives, operational excellence, new products, service and business models, customer supplier intimacy, and improved decision making, they may have a competitive advantage by performing better than competitors, charging less for superior goods, and responding to customers and suppliers. Higher sales and profits can made day-to-day survival. Business must invest in information system and technology as they are essential to doing business. This is necessary is caused by the industry level changes and firms needs to use information system and technology in order to provide the capacity to respond to these. Information system enables companies to react, respond, cater, store, retrieve, disseminate, and control their new valuable assets, that is the information. In the future, a good information system in a business will no longer be an option. It will become a compulsory in determining the success. Impact of management information system on organizations. Impact of management information system on an organization. Since the management information system plays a very important role in the organization, it creates an impact on the organization's functions, performance, and productivity. With good support, the management of marketing, finance, production, and personnel become more efficient. The tracking and monitoring of the functional targets becomes easy. The functional managers are informed about the progress, achievements, and shortfalls in the probable trends in the various aspects of business. This helps in forecasting and long-term perspective planning. The manager's attention is brought to a solution which is exceptional in nature, including him to take an action or a decision in the matter. A disciplined information reporting system creates a structured data and knowledge base for all the people in the organization. The information is available in such a form that it can be used straight away or by blending analysis, saving the manager's valuable time. MIS creates another impact in the organizational which relates to the understanding of the business itself. Management information system begins with the definition of a data entity and its attributes. It uses a dictionary of data, entity, and attributes, respectively, designed for information generation in the organization. Since all the information systems use the dictionary, there is a common understanding of terms and terminology in the organization, bringing clearly in the communication and a similar understanding through the organization. Management information systems calls for a systemization of the business operations for an effective system design. A well-designed system with focus on the managers makes an impact on the managerial efficiency. The fund of information motivates an enlightened managers to use a variety of tools of management. It helps him to resort to such a exercise as experimentation and modeling. The use of computers enables him to use the tools techniques which are impossible to use manually. Since the management information system works on the basis systems such as transaction processing and databases. The drudgery of the clerical work and transferred to the computerized system, relieving the human mind for the better work. It is observed that a lot of manpower is engaged in this activity in the organization. The study of the individual's time utilization and its application has revealed that 70% of the time is spent in recording, searching, processing, and communication. This is a large overhead in the organization. MIS is a direct impact on this overhead. It creates an information based work on culture in the organization. Fundamentals of information system. An information system is a specific type of system in general. A system is a set of components, subsystems that operate together to achieve certain objectives. The objectives of a system are realized in its outputs. In particular, the objectives of an information system is to provide the appropriate output to the members of the organization. A system is assembled There are group of things, components which are intent related to each other to carry out an operation cooperatively. An operating usually performed by taking the data as inputs, processing it and providing the processed data to the users as output. Most or all of the systems perform three basic functions. They are input, process, and output systems. Input refers to the collection of data, things, elements involved in the system that need to be processed to generate certain output. Examples of input can be data, energy, raw materials, etc. All these inputs are arranged in a particular sequence to perform further processing. Next, process. Process refers to the processing if input to generate output. For example, if a mathematical query is provided to the system as input, then calculation of that query is referred to as processing. Output. Output is nothing but the results generation from the processing phase of the system. It is forwarded to the user or the desired destination. Example of output is an end product of the company. Feedback. The information that provides data related to the performance of system is referred to as feedback of the system. An example of feedback is the pickup, speed, maintenance related to data provided by a user of a motorcycle. Next, control. The process of analyzing the feedback related data and taking necessary actions to make the system to achieve its goals is nothing but control. For example, getting the feedback of a bike performance from its user and implementing necessary controls. Components of a system: hardware, software, data, telenetworks, procedures, and people. So components of information system. First one, hardware, a collection of devices that takes inputs, process, and produce output. For example, processor, monitor, keyboard, printer, etc. Software, a collection of programs that allow hardware to process data and manages operations of a computer. Database. A database refers to a collection of files that contain records of similar kind of data. For example, an employee database will comprise records of all employees containing information like employee name, department, salary, date of joining, and address, etc. Network. A network refers to an interconnection of several computers and computing devices. Interface is known as a network of networks as it is the largest network in the world connecting to millions of outputs. The World Wide Web can be specified as a system of standard responsible for sorting, formatting, retrieving, displaying information in a network. A network can be formed by using telecommunications infrastructures like phones, phone lines, modems, etc. Procedures. These are the rules, strategies, and methods that are followed when using information system. People. They are very important components of CBIS, computer-based information system. People refers to those individuals who works on or use the information system. Information system resources. People resources. People are the essential ingredients for the successful operation of all information systems. End users, information system specialists, hardware resources. It includes all the physical devices and materials used in information processing, computer systems, computer peripherals. Software resources includes all sets of information processing instructions, system software, application software, and procedures. Next to data resources. The concept of data as an organizational resource has resulted in a variety of changes in the modern organization. Network resources. Communication technologies and networks are fundamental resources, components of all information system, communications media, network infrastructures. People resources, specialists and end users. Hardware resources, machines and media. Software resources, programs or procedures. Data resources, product description, customer records, employees files, inventory databases. Network resources, communication media, communication process, network as access and control software. Information resources, management resource reports and business documents using text and graphics displays, audio responses, and paper forms. Attributes of information system. Quality information needs to possess several attributes. Notably, it has to be a timely, available when needed, and not outbound when more available. Complete includes the entire user's needs to know about the situation where the information will be used. Concise does not include elements unnecessary by the users. Relevant as direct bearing on the situation. Precise offers quantitative information with a degree of exactness appropriate to the underlying data. From the levels of details, tabular versus graphical display, and quantitative versus qualitative form are selected in accordance with the situation, internal and internal information. Solving business problems with information system. There are six types of stages in business problem solving. First one, identify the problem. Second, analyze the problem. Third, develop the solution. Fourth, implement a solution. Fifth one, evaluate the results. Sixth one, standardize the solution. First, identify the problem. Select the problem to be analyzed. Clearly define the problem and establish a precise problem statement. Set a measurable goals for the problem solving effort. Establish a process for coordinating with and gaining approval of leadership. Second step, analyze the problem. Identify the processes that impact the problem and select one. List the steps in the process as it currently exists. Map the process. Validate map of the process. Identify potential cause of the problem. Collect and analyze data related to the problem. Verify or revise the original problem statement. Identify root cause of the problem. Collect additional data if needed to verify not root causes. Develop the solution. Establish criteria for selecting a solution. Generate potential solutions so that will address the root cause of the problem. Select a solution. Gain approval and support the chosen solution. Plan the solution. Fourth one, implement a solution. Implement the solution on a trial or a pilot basis. If the problem solving process is being used in conjunction with the continuous improvement process, return to step that is 6 of the continuous implementation improvement process. If the problem solving is being used as standard alone computation to step number 5. Step number 5, evaluate the results, gather data on the solution, analyze the data on the solution, achieve the desired result. If yes, go to step number 5. If no, go to back to step number 1. Step number 6, stand at the solutions and capitalize on new opportunities, identify systems changes and training needs for full implementation, adapt to the solution, plan ongoing monitoring of the solution, continue to look for incremental improvements to refine the solution, look for another improvement opportunity. Analytic problem solving methods, scientific method, define the problem, gather the facts, develop a hypothesis, perform a test, evaluate the results. Analytic method, define the problem, make problem statement, diagram and describe, apply a theory and equation, simplify assumptions, solve necessary problems, verify accuracy, verify accuracy to required levels. Types of information system: transaction processing system, management information system, decision support system, executive support system, office automation system, knowledge management system. Types of information system: transaction processing system. TPS are designed to process repetitive transactions efficiently and accurately. A business will have many, sometimes several TPSs. Examples: billing system to send invoice and statements to clients. Systems which calculates weekly or monthly payrolls and tax payments. Stock control systems to route all transactions into within and out of the business. Production and purchasing subsystems to analyze the and calculate all raw materials and requirements. Management information system. MIC is mostly concerned with the internal sources of information. These systems usually take in data from the transaction processing systems and summarize into a series of management reports. MIS is an information system that generates exact, timely, and structured information so manner and other users can make decisions, resolve problems, and supervise activities and track progress. For example, compiled data of all call volume in a call center with a abundant percentage and call service levels of every hour, every day, and a monthly summary decision support system. DSS is an information system intended to be help users reach a decision when a decision making situation arises. This system comprises tools and techniques to be held, collect relevant information, and analyze the choice and diamond alternatives. DSS usually involves uses of complex spreadsheets and databases to create makes models which will help determine the difficulty situations and its possible outcomes. Executive support system. This type of information system was designed to help senior managements support the business and make strategic decisions. It gathers analysis and summaries. They will help the key internal and external information used in the everyday business. It supports an inventory of all present information assets, projected revenues, figures based on new products, sales, expectations and reasonable sales figures between 1 week and the next. For example, a CEO may acquire a overall sales for the company, doing the sales for every department separately and economic data or that to the year. Office management, the office automation system, OAS are systems that try to improve the efficiency of the employees who need to process data and information. The best example is the wide range of software systems that exist to improve the probability of the employee functioning in an office. Example Microsoft XP software or system that allow personnel to work from home or while on the movie. Another good example would be Salesforce system, which is a ticketing system used to process IT information in the office and on the go. Knowledge management room. KMS exists to help business create and share various information. These are typically used in industries where employees creates a new knowledge and expertise opportunities. Good examples including firms of lawyers, training and related business accounts and management consultancies. Criteria in information system. The performance of the system can be measured by two factors, vice versa, the efficiency and the effectiveness. The efficiency indicates the manner in which the inputs are used by the system. Being efficient means that systems use inputs in a right way. If the inputs ratio is adverse, we say that the system is inefficient through its procedures. The deg- degrees of output. The effectiveness is the measures for decision making. The system provides the desired output or not. Being effective means producing the right output in terms of quantity and quality. When the system is ineffective, the hard system is out of control and needs a major corrections. A system has to be effective and efficient for the highest utility to the user of the system. Broadly speaking, the effectiveness is a measures of the goodness of the output, while the efficient is a measure of the productivity, that is the measures of the output against the input. Efficiency and effectiveness. Though effective and efficiency may seem similar, there is a difference between the effective and efficient. In other words, we can say that the effective and efficient are two words that can give different inner meanings. The word effective is used in the sense of power. On the other hand, the word efficient is used in the sense of ability. In other words, it can be said that the word efficient conveys the ability of a person or a thing, whereas the word effective suggests the innate power of a thing versus effectiveness. First, efficiency, getting the maximum output with minimum input objectives of performance, takes into consideration the present state, doing things consistently, focus on the process. Effectiveness measures if actual output meets the desired output, takes into consideration the long-term strategy, having desired or innovative ways of working, focuses on the result. Framework of information system consists of five stages: management challenges, information technologies, foundation concepts, development process, business applications. Foundation concepts. These concepts include all the roles and components associated with the information system, which can be related to behavioral, technical, business, and managerial concepts. For example, general system theory can be used to derive the concepts of a simple information technology. If involves the concerns related to the management to development, etc. of various technologies associated with hardware, software, and networks, etc. Business applications. Business applications here refers to the application of information system in various areas of business such as operations, management, etc. To gain competitive advantage, some of the fu- functional areas on which the information system can be applied are manufacturing, accounting, marketing, decision making, etc. E-commerce is a major example of such an application. Development process. A development process typically involves planning, designing, developing, and implementing of information system. All these phases focus on meeting the business objectives. There exist many of such development processes such as system development life cycle, prototyping, etc. Management challenges. The challenges that arise during the management of information technology at different phases of the business area refer to management challenges. The solutions to the challenges makes the management of organization efficient. The challenges could be related to security of information or management of or the they can related to the managers in managing the functions of information system. Sequence of development consists of the following stages. First one analysis, second plan and requirement, third one design, fourth one development, fifth one testing, and sixth one deployment, seventh one upkeeping and maintenance. Analysis. The existing system is evaluated, deficiencies are identified. This can be alone done by the interviewing users of the system and consulting with support personnel. Plan and requirements. The new system requirements are defined in a particular the deficiencies in the existing system must be addressed with the specific proposal for improvement or other factors defined including needed features, functions, and capabilities. Design. The proposal system is designed, plans are laid out, connecting concerning the physical construction, hardware, operating system, programming, communication, and security issues. Development. The new system is developed. The new components and programs must be obtained and installed. Users of the system must be trained in its use. Testing. All aspects of the performance must be tested. If necessary, adjustments must be made at the at this stage. Tests performed by quality assurance teams may be include systems of integration and systems of testing. Deployment. The system is incorporated in a opportunity environment. This can be done in various ways. The new system can be phased in accordance to application or location, and the old system gradually replaced. In some cases, it may be more cost effective to the shut down the old system and implement the new systems all at once. Upkeep and maintenance. This step involves changing and updating the system once it is in place. Hardware or software may need to be upgraded, replaced, or changed in some way to better fit the needs of the end users continuously. Users of the system should be kept up to date concerning the latest modifications and procedures.